Designing coexistence in the Nilgiris. In the Nilgiris, human and wildlife conflict has moved from forest age into everyday life. The forest corridor now cuts across state roads, cattle paths, labor lines, and even kitchen gardens. The death of 51-year-old Nagyamamal, a tribal woman killed by a tiger near Mudumalai in November 25, exposed this deeper landscape crisis. Forest officials later captured an aging male tiger using camera trap, thermal drones, and patrols and shifted it to Arignar Anna Zoological Park, Chennai, after it was declared unfit for release. But the removal of one animal did not remove the risk. The larger conflict zone still covers settlements and state areas around a number of settlements in the area. The data shows that this is not an isolated incident. Tamil Nadu's wider wildlife conflict burden has been placed at around 80 human deaths in one recent financial year, along with crop damage, livestock loss, property damage, and injuries. In the Nilgiris, the risk is intensified by close overlap of tea estates, tribal hamlets, degraded forest patches, private land, public roads, and old wildlife corridors. Elephants move through state roads, tigers and leopards appear near settlements, gaur, wild boars and peacocks damage crops, women workers, school children, cattle rearers and small farmers often move through the same narrow spaces at dawn and dusk when wildlife movement is also common. The solution must therefore move from emergency reaction to planned coexistence. A practical step may be a Nilgiri Coexistence Commons, a community-led, technology-supported safety system across high-risk clusters. Each settlement should prepare a conflict risk map showing cattle route, school route, women's route to water, state labor paths, crop fields, and fast attack locations. These maps must be prepared with local people but should also be matched with satellite images. The second measure is a sensor and alert grid. High risk routes should have AI enabled camera traps, thermal cameras, solar sirens, and flashing lights. Low cost IoT units can combine passive infrared sensors, GPS, and cameras and GSM alerts. Where mobile networks fail, sirens and visible warning lights should work. Community verification is also important. Every high-risk settlement should train local wildlife sentinels from youth groups, SHGs, and traditional tracker. They should not chase animals, they should verify alerts, stop unsafe movement, and report patterns. Infrastructure can play a role in this. Labor line toilets should be located inside or next to the housing clusters. Water points should be moved away from the animal routes wherever possible. Solar lights, clear vegetation buffers, safe school routes, speed controls, and marked alternative paths should become minimum standards. The fifth measure is state accountability. Key states must prepare conflict reduction plans, clear unsafe thickets near housing, manage waste and water sources, maintain visibility along path, and support emergency transport corridor restoration must run parallel to local safety measures. Finally, crop loss, livestock loss, injuries, and deaths should be recorded in a digital compensation ledger with GPS photograph and community verification. Compensation must be time bound. A cluster level coexistence committee should review alerts, losses, infrastructure gaps, and corridor repair every month. The Nilgiri needs a safety system where technology listens to community and the community helps redesigning the coexistence. Thank you.